Where are they? I did tell them 7:30.
I'm dying of curiosity.
I'm dying of hunger.
I might as well serve the hot hors d'oeuvres. I'll ring Honoré.
You rang, madame.
Some of our guests are late.
They are 15 minutes late, madame.
Never mind how late. You might as well serve the seafood crepes.
Very well, madame.
Oh, and Honoré, please refill the ice bucket. You will have another, Toddy, Henry.
Nice of Finkelstein to be late. Great excuse for another round. Easy on the water.
I know.
The crepes, madame.
Thank you, Honoré. You forgot the ice.
I was about to get it, madame. I thought you would like me to serve the crepes first.
I'll do it. Give me the tray. No sense in ruining a perfectly good meal. Henry, pass those plates to me. Aggie, you first.
No, not too much.
2, Henry.
1 for him. He watches his cholesterol. You outdid yourself, Helen. But you always do.
Oh, why, thank you, Aggie.
The ice, madame.
Honoré, please. It is probably Mr. and Mrs. Finkelstein. No, actually, it will be Mr. Finkelstein who arrives first. Mrs. Finkelstein called to say that she was arriving separately a wee bit later. Well, she has an important audition, I believe. At this rate, you won't make dessert. Oh, don't stand there, Honoré. Ring the doorman.
Right away, madame.
Such a treasure.
Good help is difficult to find these days. And what they want to be paid.
Madame,
What is it, Honoré?
madame, Mr. Finkelstein is on his way up in the service elevator. There seems to have been a mix-up, some confusion. Shall I let him in through the kitchen?
Not on your life. We'll take him through the service passage and into the main hall, if you don't mind.
Now, why would Jenkins presume to send our guests up in the service elevator?
Just as I said, the help is not the same these days. It's really shocking to have a twit from the phone company address me by my first name, and then when I call up to complain about my bill, and the bank, do you know that they have a sign posted that states that they will always remember your first name or they'll pay you? Customer relations, they call it. I call it total effrontery.
The world gets better and better all the time.
Yeah, he likes customer relations.
Honoré, where is Mr. Finkelstein?
He is in the front hall, madame. I didn't take the key with me, so I came back around.
Well, open the door already.
I was about to do that, madame.
Well, please do.
It's just that, madame...
Don't just stand there. Open the door.
Oh.
Oh.
At your service?
Martin, darling, what an interesting outfit.
Army and Navy. World War II. Made to last. Oh, sorry I'm so late.
Well, we know how busy you are. I'm so sorry you had a problem with our staff.
Oh, no.
Honoré, please hang up Mr. Finkelstein's jacket.
Yeah. Now, let me take off my backpack first, huh? I have something for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Yes, here's to you. One of my favorite wines.
Come in, Martin.
Ah.
Well, how are you, son? It's been a few years. I was sorry to hear about the passing of your mother.
It was a terrible shock for all of us.
Well, thank you.
I always liked this boy's spirit. A little piss and vinegar never hurt. I've always had great expectations of you, Marty.
Oh.
Toddy, Martin brought us a thoughtful little gift. La Rue, 1970.
Yeah, it goes great with cheese, huh?
Speaking of piss and vinegar.
Thank you, son. Your wife is coming.
We were looking forward to meeting her.
Oh, well, she wouldn't miss it. She called, didn't she?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Well, she asked me to apologize for her and said not to hold dinner up on her account.
Who would think of such a thing?
What will you drink, son?
Well, you only live once. Do you have a beer?
As a matter of fact, I do.
We do?
Mm-hmm.
Here you are, son.
Oh, thanks. Schlitz? Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, well, here's to you, huh?
And to you.
Yes, Steve. No glass.
Thanks, I don't need a glass. Oh, and to you, Solomon Ezekiel Renard. You know, I never saw your portrait before. You mind if I fix it? He seems to be leaning a bit to the right.
Don't bother, it's the wall.
Oh, a bit crooked, huh? My! You can really see the family resemblance.
Well, we were all just reminiscing about the family.
I'm sorry to have missed it.
You know, we always spent the summers together in Montclair. All the cousins, Louise, Eugenia, Oliver, Henry, and I.
Oh, is the big house still there?
Oh, it's dreadful. We drove up to see it on the way to Princeton several years ago. Your grandmother's probably turning in her grave. Nobody's maintained it. The garden, the neighborhood. I won't tell you what's become. They painted the shutters of the main house some sort of fuchsia. Can you
No.
imagine?
No.
No, you think... You know, I think my headache's gone. Toddy, why don't you give me a wee bit of vodka on the rocks?
What's this? Oh. Grapes. Delish.
Oh, Marty, I forgot to serve you. Oh, please, please, have another.
Oh, thanks. Well, no, it's okay. I don't need a plate. Oh, how's Harriet?
Well, she's fat as ever. Now she doesn't talk to us.
Didn't she marry some guy from Harvard?
From the divinity school.
A minister? Oh, that is interesting.
It's a sore subject. It distresses Aggie when I talk about it.
I see.
We have always been discreetly Jewish, like our ancestors over there on the wall.
You talk too much, Henry. Marty, are you working on something we might know about?
Something you might know about? Ah. Well, do you know about the Theater of the Forlorn, next to the absurd and the ridiculous?
I can't tell if he's joking. Where is it? Way downtown someplace?
No, not as far downtown as Wall Street.
What exactly does a director do?
Do?
She means these days, don't you, Aggie? You see so many strange things. We had to give up our subscription to ORTG. One catastrophe after another. So what does a director do?
Well, it all depends on what the reviews say.
I think what we all want to know is, how do you ever survive?
We golfed with, Henry. Well, what was the name of that actor? You know.
I know who she means. Agnes saw him at the golf course in Palm Springs.
Yes, he isn't as tall as I expected.
Oh, if he's who I've been thinking of, he's quite short, they say.
Compact?
Well, whatever. Were you disappointed with the size of your mother's estate?
Oh, no, I was delighted. But I was sorry, of course, about the way I had to come by it.
Well, of course. Helen, that sounded a bit crude.
You can't take it with you. Better to be concerned with the living. I was only concerned with Martin's welfare.
Oh, thank you. But we always have managed to survive.
I'm sure you do.
Be a dear, Toddy, and freshen this up with a bit of vodka.
Toddy, I think maybe we should all continue in the dining room. Just leave the glasses on the cocktail table.
Whatever.
Agnes, thank you.
Sorry, Aggie, you know Helen when it comes to time.
I'll go and see Honoré in the kitchen. Darling, get everyone seated.
I do need a hand, Agnes.
No, I can manage.
Watch out for that
Oh, darling. Here, let me help you.
footstool. Oh, dear.
Yes.
And off we go.
This has been part one of The Portrait by Sarah Levine Simon. Produced by the Roger Hendrick Simon Studio. The cast included Barbara Costigan, Stephen Perlman, Cara Duff McCormick, Rex Robbins, Trish Curran, and Roger Hendrick Simon. Our associate producer is Mildred Purdy. Sound effects by Jeffrey Ward. For further information about our future productions and ongoing workshop, please call us at 724-7554. We invite all of you to join us tomorrow through Thursday from 4 to 4:30 p.m. on WBAI for the continuation of our radio theater series. And please tune in tomorrow for part 2 of The Portrait by Sarah Levine Simon. We'll see you then, everyone, and have a great day.